Let us see this time how important is your first impression during job interview. For a fresh graduate, he or she is always new to the world of industries or corporate world. He needs to understand how he creates a good first impression. First impression is not about how you are dressed up or how you are shaking hands. First impression is created by the interview candidate on the interviewer during first 1 to 2 minutes of the interview. Most of the research definitely says that your selection or rejection is decided within first minute. I have seen multiple candidates who were not good in their first impression, but they did lots of good things during the 30-40 minutes, 1 hour interview discussions, and they could do that magic to change the perception which has occurred in the first 1 or 2 minutes. So it's not a hard and fast rule, but the research definitely says that first impression is very, very important. Now, how do you create a good first impression? First impression is something where interviewer would like to see how good you are at communication, how fluent you are while speaking, how good you are in the spoken English, or are you able to match the speed of the interviewer, or is it too fast, or you are taking too many pauses and not remembering what to talk. So this all creates the first impression within first 1 to 2 minutes. Now, to control this or to create a positive impression, I would suggest, based on experience, that the most common question asked at the beginning of any interview is to tell about your personal information, your family background, your educational background, and your work experience. Since this is the most common first question, and you are going to answer this question most of the time in first 1 to 2 minutes, you can definitely plan to create a very good first impression. You may have to rehearse the answers to this question, so you can prepare good answers to this question. You can tell about your family background, what is, how many brothers you have, how many sisters you have, what are your parents doing, are they working anywhere, are they retired, is your mother housewife, all those common answers. Then about your educational background, you can tell, I'm a graduate in so and so subject, I'm having specialization in this subject. If you are a fresh graduate, you don't have to tell the industrial work experience, but if you have done some industrial training, you can tell that as personal information about your experience. So this goes in a proper sequence, and if you plan a script for this and rehearse this to keep yourself fluently or consistently talking for first 1 to 2 minutes while explaining this will definitely avoid the bad impression and will create a definitely positive impression because you have practiced it.